Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, a poor widow and her son Jack lived on a farm. Jack's mother told him to sell their only cow one day. On his way to the market, Jack met a man who wanted to buy his cow. "What would you pay me in exchange for my cow?" Jack inquired. "I'll give you 5 magic beans," said the man. Jack grabbed the man's cow and handed him the magic beans. When he returned home, though, Jack's mother was furious. "You fool," she exclaimed. "He took your cow away and gave you beans." The beans were thrown out the window by her. Jack felt depressed, and he went to bed without eating. When Jack awoke the next morning and peeked out the window, he found that his magic beans had grown into a massive beanstalk. He ascended the beanstalk to a realm in the clouds. A giant and his wife lived there. When Jack entered the house, he discovered the giant's wife in the kitchen. "Could you please give me something to eat?" Jack said. "I'm starving." He was given bread and milk by his kind wife. While he was eating, the monster was enormous, and he appeared to be terrifying. He went inside to hide. "Fee-fi-fo-fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman," the monster exclaimed. "I'll grind his bones to make my bread whether he's alive or dead." "There is no boy in here," exclaimed the lady. So the giant finished his meal and retired to his quarters. He removed his gold coin sacks, counted them, and set them aside. After that, he went to sleep. Jack crept out of his hiding place at night, took 1 sack of gold coins, and descended the beanstalk. He presented the monies to his mother when he got home. His mother was a strong woman. Climbed the beanstalk and returned to the giant's mansion. Jack begged the giant's wife for food once more, but the pig reappeared while he was eating. Jack jumped to his feet in terror and ran under the bed to hide. "Fee-fi-fo-fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman," the monster exclaimed. "I'll grind his bones to make my bread whether he's alive or dead." "There is no boy in here," exclaimed the lady. The giant finished his meal and retired to his quarters. He took a hen from there. "Lay," he yelled, and the hen deposited a golden egg. Jack took the hen and climbed down the beanstalk when the giant fell asleep. Jack's mother was ecstatic about him. Jack reclimbed the beanstalk and returned to the giant's castle after a few days. Jack approached the giant's wife for the 3rd time and requested food. The giant's wife handed him bread and milk once more. However, the giant arrived at Jack's house while he was eating. "Fee-fi-fo-fum, I smell Englishman's blood. I'll grind his bones to make my bread, whether he's alive or dead," shouted the giant. "Don't be a fool. There's no boy in here," his wife exclaimed. The giant possessed a magical harp with which he could perform wonderful songs. Jack had taken the harp and was preparing to escape while the monster slept. "Help, master," screamed out the magical harp. "I'm being kidnapped by a boy." When the giant awoke, he saw Jack playing the harp. He chased after Jack, enraged. Jack, on the other hand, was far too fast for him. He dashed down the beanstalk to his house. He was pursued by the huge. Jack dashed inside his house and retrieved an axe. He started chopping the beanstalk. The giant fell down and he died. Jack and his mother had become extremely wealthy, and they were able to live happily ever after. Please subscribe and follow for more updates.